Greetings, Aquarius, and welcome to your divinely guided room reading here for the week. Jumping in, we're getting a room for your energetic past. This is a Gibo. Gibo is that irreversible rune that means gift. This is literally receiving or giving. This is that divine reciprocity, equal give and take. Very stable energies. Whenever we have the lines that go like that off the bottom of the rune, that's very stable. So this is a lot like the Two of Cups or the Lover's energy card in tarot, where you are being blessed or looking at aspects being challenged with the reciprocity, balance of give and take. Always remember every time you were given something, and always forget every time you give something. It's a very healthy kind of interesting way to look at this gift. So you could have been blessed or being challenged with aspects of reciprocity, divine give and take, or gifts here in your recent past here, Aquarius. Please take what resonates here and leave what doesn't. In your energetic now is Awaz. This is the U branch, Y-E-W, like that flexible and very durable, very strong tree. Right now, you're being kind of called into this energy, where in the Norse pantheon, you're like that squirrel on that tree of life, this world axis tree, the Yggdrasil, this tree of life, the world axis, where you're spinning and spinning on this another irreversible rune. In the Norse pantheon, that squirrel balances that information between the condor, the great condor at the top of the tree, and the great serpent at the bottom. So all the new information and all the shedding in the skin, the transmutation, all the healing, and all that stuff, and you're balancing off all these things, being very flexible, being very durable, needing to be very strong, and all of that too. So that reciprocity is that stability is calling into more flexibility, more strength, more durability, maybe testing or blessing aspects of that as we continue throughout this week here, Aquarius. Now, in your energetic near future, though, is kind of like that built-in Libra scales sense of justice kind of energy. This is that vector of victory, sticking up for yourself, sticking up for others, dedication. This is that vector of victory, the god of tears rune of Tiwas. This is through all that stability, flexibility, balancing like the head and the heart connection. Through that, you get blessed with this in your outcome. I believe this is a blessing, and your dedication work, showing up for you, what you know is right, for what you know is just, what is true, what is good and decent, in your sense, right? And sticking up for that dedication work daily in your life, and having better aspects of that and healthier aspects of that. Maybe taking this beautiful work and turning it into your dedication, right? Maybe blessings or challenges with that reciprocity, divine faith, love, guidance, being challenged with the balances of challenges with life, transmutation, things that happen, right? Sticking up for yourself and for others, maybe being a teacher, just sticking up for yourself, though, and growing. I see you victorious here in your future, but let's continue here. You're under this influence right now of Awaz. Awaz is the horse rune. This is like a spiritual pilgrimage, where you're feeling spiritually recharged. This is that divine energetic source that has proven itself to you time and time again throughout your life. Now, this could be this other Gibo, right? Or it could be yourself balancing out with that head and the heart energy. Now, this could be a relationship with yourself, divine source, family member, energetic partner, like a significant other. Please take what resonates here and leave what doesn't. But you're on the spiritual pilgrimage kind of journey, maybe even a literal journey right now. But this is beautiful energies where you're with this travel that you're on, needing to be able to flex, to be durable, not necessarily rigid, but to be strong and to be flexible, to be able to balance out a lot of things, to be in that axis.
If this reading resonates, I invite you to explore a private session where we can go deeper into your path, your energy and the guidance the runes are offering. When the runes speak, they open a doorway to your own inner wisdom, and these sessions can help you step fully into that clarity. Subscribing, sharing, or leaving a comment even supports this channel and helps more seekers like you gain the insight, the guidance, and the spiritual growth that they need. Thank you for showing up and for engaging and honoring your own journey. Together, we strengthen this circle of awakening and understanding.
So what's your advice for the now? Your advice for the now is in Odin's rune. So Odin's rune is that patch that covers Odin's eye, and that's indicative of something that you already know or something that is hidden from you. So we're going to get a rune of clarity from a completely different wooden set here at the very end of this reading here. So please stay tuned for that. Now, again, this is something that you already know or something that is hidden from you, Aquarius. Now let's get your rune for the energetic outcome for all this. Having your needs, constraints, and limitations being felt like they're met more. This is Nalthis. Nalthis is like you're going down your energetic path, and now this log is blocking your path. So Nalthis sounds a lot like now this. So this is having your needs and wants, needs versus wants kind of balanced, perceived limitations versus actual limitations, having those kinds of things balanced. I think in this journey, the surrender to this journey here right now, I think this is more of an inward thing. I think the more you apply it anyways, more inward, the better that this will be with your needs, constraints, limitations, feeling like they're being met. And I see you transmuting that into your arrowhead of victory. You're going to take that log across your path and you're straight up transmuting those balanced and met needs, constraints, and limitations for your outcome here and turning that into your example of what is true, just, and good in life, which is a beautiful thing for you, Aquarius. And this is a beautiful thing for you to do. Like, you like to challenge those paradigms. Yeah, so yeah, in your energetic now, we got, I can't make this stuff up, y'all. Aquarius, your advice for right now is to be dedicated, show up for what is right, stick up for what is right, what you know to be just, true. The warning here, though, is to not make yourself out to be a martyr. Remember the god Tyr, he sacrificed his whole arm to stave off Ragnarok. Okay, so when you are, if you are showing up as a martyr, or even so, if we don't, just make sure that if that were to happen, you know what you're signing yourself up for. A lot of times we can be so focused, so dedicated, we have like that tunnel vision, and we don't even see what's on the outside, and therefore can martyr ourselves that way. So just be mindful, okay? Be able to be flexible, all right? Be able to reflect, all right, your intuition and your emotional healing, and this is a lot of you balancing out your needs, constraints, limitations by sticking up for yourself, sticking up for what is right, what is trust, what is just, what is true, but also being flexible, right? Making this into your dedicated work, right? So the choice is up to you if you want to take this energy, this beautiful partnership energy here, this beautiful gift energy with you. All right, are you going to martyr yourself, or are you going to stick with this and balance out your needs, constraints, limitations? The choice is always up to you. Now, the card of clarity this week is coming from the Soul's Journey Oracle deck. These are messages straight from Source, straight from Spirit, directly to your spirit, directly to your soul. Divine, please show us clearly what message of clarity do you have for Aquarius divinely guided rune reading here for this week. Divine, please show us clearly what message of clarity do you have for Aquarius's divinely guided rune reading here for this week. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Abundance. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. What a beautiful card here for you, Aquarius. Let's read about this card straight away. Again, it says, I'm a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Aquarius, always remember that you are God and God is all about creation. God says yes and the ego says no. In order to have abundance in all areas of your life, you must create the space of receiving and know that you are deserving of anything your heart desires. The more you can release limited thinking and worry, the more open you are to receiving the infinite flow of the universe. Aquarius, allow yourself to have fun when manifesting what you want in life and enjoy the process. By embracing a positive mindset, you are opening the door to unexpected abundance. It is natural to have abundance in your life, and you must realize that any thoughts of limitedness you may have come from either a past life or a condition you have chosen to overcome. They could also originate from programming that you have received from the environment you grew up in and the value systems you were taught when you were young. Aquarius, now is the time to live with the realization that you are worthy of having abundance in every aspect of your life. When you are in the vibration of receiving, you can manifest whatever you desire in this physical reality. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant week.